Well, hello there, friends. I was in the mood tonight for a good steak, so we're making steak dinner. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. Stay tuned. We're going to make steak dinner together, friends. Well, hello there, friends. Little steak dinner tonight with my favorite potatoes, and I'm going to make a red wine reduction. Very simple. Fancy word for something very simple, friends. I love doing those videos. I hope you guys enjoyed. So now, look, we're going to do a beautiful New York strip. Look at this. This is a prime steak. Look at that gorgeous. I got that at my butcher shop, which I shop at. It's Whole Food on Federal Highway right here in Fort Lauderdale. They do a fabulous job. So I like a New York strip. You can have whatever steak you like, my friends. It's okay with me. I like a New York strip. I don't like too much of the fat. So we're going to cook it on the side first. We're going to get rid of some of the fat. We're going to put some black pepper in there. The salt, I already did the salt. I already did the salt probably 24 hours ago. And I let it on the rack like this. And if you want to check out the video we did on how to cook the perfect steak, folks, right over there. I'll tell you all about it. So I'm not going to waste your time on it. I got a hot pan going on over there. I'm doing it in a cast iron. If you have a good stainless steel pan, it's perfectly fine. A good stainless steel pan will be perfectly fine, friends. Let me take a rag and wash my hands. I got my sanitized water right there. And so a stainless steel pan, cast iron pan, whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, the salt, if you have time, do it 24 hours before. Do it on a rack, though, okay? Do both sides and flip it after 12 hours. And boom, you're ready to go. The heat, you want to do a clarified butter. If you have it, if you don't have clarified butter, then do a good cooking oil, like a avocado oil, a high smoke point. Whatever oil makes you comfortable, friend. That's the whole idea, okay? There's no right or wrong here. And what we're going to do, we're going to create a beautiful crust. We're going to do it on the side, then we're going to do it on the edge. We're going to flip it on the other side, and we're going to let it cook until it's cooked to my liking. Whatever your liking is going to be, and then we're going to make the red wine reduction. So, really, really simple, friends. Remember, when you have the steak, leave it alone for a little while so we get a nice Maillard reaction, which is the caramelization of the protein. It's very important, okay? This is not quite thick enough to do a reverse sear on it, but for those of you that want to do a reverse sears, we also got a video on that, and you could check it out. But right now, we want to build a beautiful crust. So the first thing we're going to do is now we're going to make the red wine reduction. Now, I'm using clarified butter because if I were to use regular butter, friends, like I have right here, it would burn. Because the milk protein burn really fast. See, right there, look at that. You can see, they're getting hot. Because the pan is super hot. So, I got to be very careful. I'm going to put my shallots in there now. And we're going to saute this. We're going to reduce the heat, because I don't want them to burn. You see? They're going to get caramelization. You don't have shallots. Oh, they smell amazing. Shallots in butter, it's amazing, friends. It really is. So if you don't have shallots, put some onion in there. That'll be perfectly fine. You know, somebody doesn't like the sauce, they can go eat somewhere else. Okay? Shallots are more delicate, but onion will do a good job too, okay? Don't worry about it. All right? So look, we're going to saute them in a minute, and we're going to do the sauce, friends. Let me check it. Let me see how we're doing here. Yeah, we're building it, not enough. Let me make sure my heat is good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to put some tarragon, because I love tarragon. You don't have tarragon, put oregano in there, put sage. Sage is good to do a wine reduction with sage. Sage cooks real well. Thyme would work. But pick one or two, okay? Don't go out there putting 17 herbs in there, okay? When they're fresh. All right? So look, that smells amazing. I love tarragon. It's just so simple to make. A child could do it. I'm telling you, this is not complicated at all. We're going to do a wine reduction, friends. And wine reduction, put the wine, a fancy word for nothing. Wine reduction, what does that mean? That's a wine that is reduced. There you go. See, look. Okay, no, look. We're looking good, right? Let's saute it here a little bit. Let's get some of that fat right there to release. Look how beautiful that is, friends. You see, though, so fancy word for nothing. Red wine reduction. Yeah, it's red wine that has been reduced. Why do we want to reduce? We want to get the alcohol out, and we want to make it nice and smooth. And that's what it does, because wine, then it comes to boil right there. Imagine if you would educate your palate, friends. Look, it's beautiful, right? Now we're going to take it, we're going to put it on the side that's not cooked yet, and we're going to go in the oven. My oven is preset at 450, 500 degrees. Really fast, friends, really fast. It's not a thick steak. It's going to go in there very fast, okay? So we're going to reduce it, and now we're going to make little potatoes. Those potatoes, look, I went to the store today, and I bought those little potatoes. They're nothing. They're like, I forgot what they call. But I poached them in boiling water, right? Poach them in boiling water, and we're going to saute them really, really quick. And right here, we're going to make some mushrooms. Same thing. I'm using a garlic olive oil. Garlic olive oil, right? Going to heat that up. And the mushroom, I got shiitake mushroom and baby portobello mushroom. Okay, the shiitake, you want to remove the stem, because that's very woodsy. So I'll remove it, right? And this guy right there, you can just yank it off, right? And we're just going to cut them. When I do the shiitake mushroom, friends, I like to do a nice long strip. I hope I'm not blocking all the camera there. See, I cut them in a nice long strips like that. Shiitake, cremini mushroom, whatever you can get, right? And the stems are no good for nothing. You can keep them if it makes you happy, but they're good for nothing. All right, so here we go, friends. All right, wine reduction is doing quite well. We're very happy about that. Now the potatoes. We're going to take the potatoes. Remember, the potatoes are cooked already. They were in boiling water. They're cooked already. So I'm just going to put them here. And right here, we're going to put the mushroom. And the mushrooms, oh, mamma mia, I dropped some mushroom on the floor. Mushrooms are very simple, friends. All we got to do with a mushroom is see, don't drop the mushroom on the floor. Let's move this out of there. So the potatoes, very simple, right? Wine reduction is doing its thing. See, very simple, huh? Very simple dinner, friends. Very simple dinner. Salt, pepper. The potatoes have been poached in advance, so they're ready. See? We're going to put a little bit of fresh garlic with them. And the mushroom, as soon as the mushroom has reduced some of the water, we're going to put a little bit of fresh herb with it and a little bit of butter. And you know what I got for this? I got the red wine for this. I got a little bit of marsala wine for the mushroom. Very little. Sauteed mushroom. It's so simple to do. Sometimes people don't take the time to saute mushrooms like that. Oh, look at this. There's another one down there. What is that one doing? There you go. Come here. See? I don't like to waste nothing. So, you know, the steak is going to be ready very soon, my friends. When the steak comes out of the oven, we're going to let it rest a little bit to finish the sauce, all right? So we're going to continue cooking this. We're going to wait a few seconds. Let the sauce reduce. Let the water come out of the mushroom. And when I come back, we serve this beautiful dinner, okay? I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, friends. A few minutes go by, because remember, the steak is not that thick. It's not thick at all. So we're going to let it rest here. Look how beautiful it is, friends. I probably put it in the wrong burner. Camera is not going to be able to catch it, but I hope they can do it. So look, the wine reduction is almost done, friends. All I got to do now is just grab a little bit of stock. I have like a little bit of stock. That's it. Very simple, eh? Little bit of stock, friends. Beef stock. Mushrooms are done. All I got to do is I put a splash. If you don't have it, don't worry. A marsala wine. Just a splash. See, that was a splash. A marsala wine. Okay, then we're going to put some of our beautiful herbs. I got a mixture of thyme and rosemary, which I'm going to put on the potatoes. See? Put the same seasoning. A little bit of fresh garlic on the potatoes, so they look beautiful. And the steak is resting. You see, look, the potato look beautiful. All I got to do now, friends, is put a little bit of mushrooms are done. I'm not going to overcook them. We're going to make them pretty also with a little bit of fresh parsley. So we got beautiful mushroom, beautiful potatoes. Potatoes are going to be beautiful and delicious. See, these, look, same flavoring on both. Very simple. I like to keep the flavoring simple, friends. Okay, look at this. Mushrooms are gorgeous. Potatoes are a beauty. I love my life. How cool is that? Huh? We're having a good time? Okay, look at the wine reduction, friends. It's a beauty. Let's see how the steak is doing. Okay, let's check it. Oh, yeah, look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, friends. Is that a beauty or what? That's a perfect little steak dinner. Perfect little steak dinner. If you live in Fort Lauderdale, don't be afraid to go to the Whole Food. They do a fantastic job. But they really do. So now let's make the sauce. Now those potatoes, if they're big, you cut them in half. Those are like, those are so little. Look at this. How cool is that? I put them in boiling water for a minute or two, right? And then when they were cooked, I took them out, let them at room temperature. So now, friends, you know what we're going to do? You know it, right? We're going to put some butter. So we're going to take it off the heat. Take it off the heat. You want to give the sauce to reduce in temperature, but you see right there, look. You see right there, that goodies right there in the pan? See right there, that goodie? I want it in there. Yeah, look at this. Is that beautiful? You see the shallots? Now you can strain it. I've done it a million times where you strain it, you make it smooth as silk, but I like the shallots also. So this is another version. Eh? You know, there's so many ways of doing things. Let me make sure it's not too hot. I'm going to take a little whisk. I'm done with everything. Well, let me turn the heat off and everything. Heat off and everything. You know what you could do also, friends, is you get rid of the excess butter right there, which you have. You can do like this. Get rid of the excess butter. You see? You get rid of the excess butter, and you take it, a little bit of red wine, and do a little cleaning up of the pan, a little deglazing of the pan, okay? It's a little extra, but extra flavor is always good, right? We're not going to complain. But if I do it now, I'm not going to, it's going to give me too much. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because it's too good. So good, deglazing the pan. So now we have to wait a second. We have to wait just a second. All right, I'm ready to go, but I'm going to wait for this. So give me a second. All right, friends. Just waited a couple of minutes. I didn't want the sauce to be too hot after I added the extra wine. So I put a little butter in there. And when you put the butter, friends, make sure the heat is not over 200 degrees. Otherwise, your butter is going to separate. The idea is to make the sauce. So you know what I do? Is I mix it in really quick. Mix it in really quick, and then we got a beautiful sauce. You got a beautiful sauce, my friend, then you can rub all over your body. You put a little more butter. Don't be afraid. Butter is good for you. Butter is your friend. Just don't show your guests. Otherwise, they're going to go, too much butter. A little more salt and pepper in there. Right? A little salt in there, too. A little pepper in there, too. A little salt in there, too. A little pepper in there, too. There you go, my friends. Beautiful. All right. So now, let's take our steak. We can do it with a nice presentation, you know. We can't just... so we cut it. Let's cut a piece right there. Look how beautiful that is, friends. Look how beautiful that is. And then what we're going to do, we're going to cut it in little strips. You don't want to cut it too small because it'll cool, but you're going to eat it right now anyway. We're all going to eat it, right? Right there, and then you do a little presentation, friends, so it doesn't look too bad, you see? I'm gonna make a nice little presentation for your dinner, right? Just simple, no big deal right there, boom, 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 1, 2, 3, hey, you, come back over here, you. All right, 1, 2, 3, let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, right, just like this. And this, we're gonna put it right there, right? Or wherever we want it, or maybe I'll eat this, right? And then we're gonna take our plates. Let's make sure I don't have any hot pan. Little beautiful potatoes. And those, my friends, a child could do it. Okay? Keep them in place. You stay over here, you. You stay over there. Okay? I'm talking to my potatoes. You know what happened? When your chef talks to your potatoes, you know you're in trouble, my friends. Right? Right there. Right there. You got beautiful sauteed mushroom. Look how simple that was, eh? Child could do this. For sure. And the sauce, my friends. Now, the sauce you can put a lot all over the place. You can do that. You can put it all over the place. But you know what? I like to be a little more delicate with the sauce. And put it right there. You know what you can do also, friends? You take a little gooseneck. Or gooseneck or whatever you call it. Neck thing. Right? And you know what we need to do is you need to put a sprig of something. And here, and this, my friend, look at it, look at it. It's going to be like butter. I don't want to get a fat. Oh, you know what? Don't tell anybody. Oh, the sauce is amazing. The butter in it. Friends. Why do I do that to myself all the time? And I don't want to choke her. I don't want to swallow a piece of meat and it's not chewed. Friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next couple of days with another beautiful video. Thanks for watching.